What's good, my friend? Welcome to another video. If we haven't met yet, my name is Ted and I talk bass. This little ditty I just came up with a few minutes ago and I want to share it with you. The first half of the video might be a little heavy on the theory side, but trust me, watch to the end. It's going to spark some ideas for you, okay? If you dig the content, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you never miss a video or a live stream. You know how we do. Let's get into it. It's an E Dorian, and the reason I'm saying it's E Dorian, well, I'm going to show you. E Dorian is the 2 of D major. So here's D major, E Dorian. Let me do that again so you can see it. D major, E Dorian. Let's expand on that a little bit because I really didn't play that upper register stuff until I played the fill. If I look at D major from here, you see what I'm saying? Go below. Whenever you're practicing scales, don't just go from low to high. Go from high to low. So I don't have a lower string, so I play the octave here. E Dorian, it's gonna have all the same notes as D major, but it's got that. That's the note that gives it its Dorian-ness. So how do I go back down? Well, if I know that D major scale, I can go back down using all the same notes. When I land on E, it's going to have that Dorian sound, right? It's, in my opinion, it is more about the note that you end with, end a phrase with, that gives it the feeling of the mode it's in. I could be wrong. That's my opinion. That's the way I look at it. So now I'm going to go down and think, D major. Without adding, once I added that D, then it sounded like D major. Once I ended on E, it sounded like E Dorian. Once I end on D, it's going to sound like D major. Doesn't matter what I do. You see what I'm saying? It sounds like D major when I resolve on D. Once again, I hate to belabor the point, but I think this is an important thing. You know, we practice scales and stuff like that, but we don't really get inside of them or understand how they work. Understanding not just the shapes, but the shape of the sound as well. You see what I'm saying? So, the groove, let's talk about the groove. We spent a lot of time talking about that, but let's talk about the groove now. I'm starting on C sharp, which gives it that Dorian feeling. C sharp, G, E. B, which is the 6th, the major 6th of D. When I did that, all I did was I raked across that all strings. I'm playing a harmonic, so I'm just laying my middle finger across that fret, real light. I find that comes out a little bit better if you rake closer to the back, closer to the bridge pickup. Okay, so that's the first part of it. For the fill, I went D, B, there's that C sharp again, giving it that Dorian vibe. Now watch, if you shift on your first finger, you're not going to be able to hit that G again. So what I did, it was I shifted on my fourth finger to C sharp. And I think one time I went, that's one of my favorite little pieces of funk vocabulary. Fourth of D, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I went, and I played the major 7 of D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the major 7 of D. Thinking of that as the root is also the major 6th of E Dorian. It's the same note, and it belongs to both of those modes. The parent key of E Dorian is D major. So you could take that little lick and run with it. Sorry, losing focus. You see what I'm saying? So all of a sudden, just taking that little bit of vocabulary starts inspiring me to do something else, right? Maybe I'll come up with another lick based around that and then share that with you, okay? This was quick, a little bit theory heavy, but if you watched it to the end, you know, hopefully you got some nuggets that will help you to create your own bass lines or add to the bass lines that you already know. You feel me? So, as always, if you are interested in more tutorials, there's a playlist down there. Up here is a video that YouTube thinks you might like. And down here is that subscribe button. It only takes a second to hit that and the bell icon so you never miss a video or a live stream. All right? I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. 2 fingers.